With that being said, let's move on to Kevin. Kevin's got looks like a 2014 Buick. Kevin, tell us what's going on with that car.
Yeah, I'm getting a service debilitation message, and when I go to turn into like a parking spot or something like that, it'll lose power where I lose power steering. It's pretty dangerous. You know? I was just wondering what could cause it and what the remedy would be.
Kevin, let me ask you this. How many miles do you have on that 2014 Buick Verano?
About 55K.
Okay, that's not very many miles. First thing that I would want to do is, me personally, everything that I own's got, I think, electric power steering. Even my four-wheeler, if you can believe that, has an electric power steering system, but I don't like them. I just don't like electronic power steering because of what you're dealing with here. When your steering becomes inconsistent and you can't depend on it, that's a dangerous thing. In your case, it's probably something either with a steering sensor or either the electric power steering unit itself. Those are complete modules. There's an electric motor that actually assists you to steer the vehicle, and when they go bad, they can create a lot of issues, and they can be extremely dangerous when you're driving. Kevin, in your particular case, this is what I want you to do, and take me up on this. I want to do a full blown TSB and recall search on your car. I'm not going to be able to do it because we're getting ready to break for the news right now, but what I'd like for you to do is email me this, Larry@magicmechanic.com. Let me do a full TSB, technical service bulletin, and recall look on this. Even though it's a 2014, if I'm not mistaken, I think there was some sort of a special policy adjustment. It was around 2013 or 14 that GM in general, not just Buick and that Verano, but there was a few vehicles that were affected by this same exact thing. We might be able to find you, even though it's a few years old, there still may be some warranty assistance out there. Email me that and let me see if I can give you a hand with it. If not, we can take care of it. That's not a problem, but it needs to be scanned, and you need to be extremely cautious with this vehicle until this issue is resolved.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Coming up next, we got a question or maybe a follow-up from Todd following the break. Todd followed some advice that Larry gave him a couple of weeks ago, and he wants to let you know how exactly that went down.